Chris Jericho, Impact Wrestling? Right when I was about to pack things up and edit the video, I ran across this story, and it's from Dave Meltzer. And it says, I'm going to put 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock right now. It says that while nobody will say anything, according to Dave Meltzer, there is a lot of belief within the business that Jericho is destined to be in Impact Wrestling, and the not wanting to do anything that would get Vince mad doctrine isn't nearly as strong as it was months ago. This is interesting. Now, it's just a report. You know, Dave Meltzer's, this is a report. Don't get all bent out of shape about it. Who knows? But Don Callis works with Impact Wrestling. There's been a lot of rumblings with Chris Jericho, possibly Impact Wrestling, but every time, I talk about it, or we talk about it, it'd be like, he'd never do that. Vince McMahon, da-da-da-da-da. This is the first time I've heard something from Dave Meltzer. I've heard a report saying that Jericho might be considering it. And also the Bound for Glory hidden messages when they promoted Bound for Glory in the promotional package had some things that would hint at Jericho coming to Impact Wrestling. But this is fantastic. I would love to see Chris Jericho Impact Wrestling. There are a ton of matches that we could have, excellent matches that we could have with Chris Jericho. I mean, the list just goes up and down. It'd be a ton of wrestlers that I would love to see with Chris Jericho at a Bound for Glory. Chris Jericho in that huge match that would do great things for Impact Wrestling. I mean, like I said, the list, and that's 1 minute and 30 seconds. This is worth going overtime for. But the list is just endless when you talk about Impact Wrestling. Eddie Edwards, you have the obvious match with Sami Callihan as well. You got Moose in there. You got a ton of guys in there. You got, even like from a personal standpoint, Desmond Xavier versus Chris Jericho. That would be phenomenal in my opinion. Chris Jericho versus Brian Cage. That would be excellent. There's a ton of reasons to be excited if Chris Jericho came to Impact Wrestling. I hope it goes down. We will see. I'm just going to let it play out. We'll see how it all goes down. We're months out from Bound for Glory. I think this story is going to pick up a bunch of steam, and we'll see how it all plays out. Let me know down below, what do you think about Chris Jericho possibly coming to Impact Wrestling? What are the matches that you would like to see? Let me know down below. I will respond.